Hang on. Oh, there she is. Hi, sweetheart. Hi, beautiful. Oh, Lily Bear. Yeah. Yeah, Lily. That's for Lily. Yeah, 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 right.
She's staying still.
You're
No.
right, right, right. What a how precious. What a cutie.
Yeah,
What
she's
a
a kid.
cutie.
Tell me these aren't adorable. I know you've seen them on Facebook.
Oh,
Her socks match my socks.
oh,
And when I
that's
tried
nice.
to put them on her, she almost bit the shit out of me. So that
Yeah,
means
right.
these socks are
Yeah, yeah,
staying right here.
right.
But they are cute.
That's great. They are cute. That's beautiful. Wow.
We
Oh,
talking about you.
yeah. And happy Boxing Day, which you know what? I used to think as a kid that what that meant, and I was like, that's kind of dumb, but I didn't realize it's
It's
another,
for boxing stuff.
yeah, I didn't know that. Putting, anyway, sorry. No, but that was good. Good. Oh no. Well, um, yeah, I had no idea, and
Thanks to Alexa last year, you learned it last year from her.
I did.
Yep. And I remember because you said the same exact thing to me last year. And as I was sitting on the couch, you went, "Oh, by the way, happy Boxing Day." And I'm like, and as I go to say, "Wait, what do you mean?" It just came up on her, and I went, "You just said," he goes, "Yeah, I just saw it. I didn't know that." And I don't forget, I don't forget anything. I don't forget anything. I remember.
You're right. I know. But all right. So yeah, that was interesting. Um,
What this? Yeah.
um, yeah, bring me a box with money and with food and gratuities. Works for me. Um,
I'll take the box.
really. Um,
Well,
yeah, and happy
depends
Kwanzaa.
on what box I'm
Isn't it
talking
Kwanzaa
about.
today too? It's happy Kwanzaa, isn't
I
it?
don't know.
Wait,
Honestly, do
let me
I
check the
look
calendar.
like I celebrate Kwanzaa?
It is Kwanzaa, and it's also Chanukah. Hanukkah.
Chanawaka.
Chanawaka.
The Chanawaka.
It's a Native American holiday. No, missed that one. Timing was off on that one. No, well, that's all packed in one day. Wow, that's amazing. I have to read the calendar so I know what holidays are what.
Okay, I get it. But why
All
do
right.
you need to know? Why? Why do you need to know when you don't even celebrate them? There is no need for you to know any of these holidays.
Well, I'll take,
And I'll
out of
keep
the
shaking my head until all my hair comes out. Sorry.
three, I'll stick with the Boxing Day. That'll be my choice of the three.
You want to come back? You want to come back? Come on. I know. I know. I know. I know. I know.
She's back.
She's back.
Hi, sweetheart.
She keeps,
Yeah, yeah, she's
wanting
happy.
mommy.
She's happy.
She's happy. She's a happy puppy. She don't know where to look.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Puppy
Yeah. Oh,
breath. I always tell her that when she yawned. Did your puppy breath?
she's loving it. So
Hello.
how did your sisterlies, how your other family siblings, how'd they do it with everything with the for the holiday?
They. You know what? I didn't speak to any of them. I just got a text from my sister Kathy. Um. Uh. She's been depressed. I just seen her. And I know why, but Um, and as far as my other sisters, they spent it all with the kids and their grandchildren and great
Usual, yeah,
grandchildren. You know, so I'm sure they had a good time. I mean,
that's good.
a lot of food and music and everybody
Right.
being together. I'm sure they had a really good time. They usually do.
Hmm.
Um, and again, as much as I miss it and I like being around people and stuff, sometimes it's just easier to do your own thing or separate because we
Keep it
we, we
simple,
could be
yeah.
together on many holidays. It's not like we've never had Christmas. It's from year to year,
Yeah.
right?
Oh,
Right?
she's loving it. She's
Oh,
loving it.
mommy, my baby. Yeah, you're gonna give me side eye. You're gonna give me side eye. You're gonna go. Oh,
Jesus. Oh my God. I thought I was what I was doing to my dog and cats. My God. God.
did you hear her?
No.
She just burped right in my head, right in my hand.
There we go.
I want to put little pigtails on her.
Jesus. Oh God.
I'm sorry. I get carried away with this. I get carried away with it.
Yeah, well, you've seen what I do with my cats.
I
I
know.
get very
That's the best part. Yes, right into the window. No, I'm only kidding. I'm only kidding, people. We love them. So we squeezed them and we kissed them.
yeah.
But yeah, so again, we continued from the other one. But here it is now. It's during the week. It's Thursday for me. It was like it's almost as if I had the feeling for a couple of days. I was busy baking and cooking. I felt like it never ended. And I don't have, I still I've been washing dishes since I'm a kid. So
Mm.
even when I had a dishwasher, I never used it. I mentioned that to you. Um, Even when we had it, we just never used it. So but this week was like, what the I'm more tired from cleaning all the utensils and the pots and
Yeah.
the pans and the dishes and because I don't like keeping everything around. I don't have the room to do it. So every time I'm baking and I'm cleaning a machine, that takes up most of the time. It's a pain in
Hmm.
the ass. That's what makes
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
fucking tired.
Yeah. Yeah.
It really does. Even if and listen, even if you had a dishwasher and you had a fucking load it, there's only so many dishes, pots, and pans that you have for certain things. So you might have to throw them in there, rinse out a pot because you're gonna make something else. It's a pain in the ass. But um today for me was a regular day, like I guess for you. I mean, we're both not working, but out early, going to the laundromat,
Yeah.
coming here, running to the store, grabbing this, I had to get toilet paper and I had to get bread and I had to get throwing it in the car, run across the street with the car. I'm like, oh wow. But came home, swept, mopped a little bit, and ate something like I told you, and then we were already scheduled to do this, which nobody pays attention to. But yeah, 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 yes. Um, and that's you stay right where you are. You don't move. Don't
Don't move.
move.
Don't move. I'm frozen in time.
We're not going inside.
So
We're not going in. Christopher, talk, talk.
I knew she was going to say that. I was just about to say something to you all, and then she just interrupted me. But
Okay.
well, I have to say, happy
Talk
Hanukkah,
about
happy
something.
Kwanzaa, happy Boxing Day
Anything and
to
nothing.
everyone. And I hope you're
Nothing and
enjoying
anything.
well, in my case, after Christmas holiday, winding down, relaxing, sort of just, going with the flow. You need that. Those that had to work today, that's got to be a little tough. But
Jealous. Cheers to the new year. Mm. Yeah, yeah. Hold on. Yeah. Open up.
I know.
Um,
What what vintage are we enjoying?
red,
I
red.
see that, but what
Ah,
I okay. Now that comes after you're done. Lovely.
it's
Oh,
little sweet, little dry.
we did
Um,
try. I think I
Homemade.
told you. We did try the new beverage for the holiday. It was Marion goes, "That's the name of it." Death in the Afternoon, um, which was champagne with a little bit of absinthe in it, which
Yeah.
I have
Drink
to
that, you
say,
will be absent. Sorry.
yeah, absinthe make the heart grow fonder. Oh no, and
Not funny.
the brain go to mush. It was good. It didn't wow me, but it was very potent. Obviously, the absinthe is 130 proof. But it if you don't like licorice or that anisette anise
Mm.
flavor, you're not going to
No,
enjoy
I
it.
mean I tend to like it, but I know I won't enjoy it with the champagne. I don't know, like people come
Yeah,
up with this
there are other
shit. It's
ways
just
to
like,
mix it. I found other recipes that if I was to try it again, I'd even use a little less. Here
yeah.
they were saying you do like a tablespoon per 4 ounces of champagne, and that gave it still a little bit of a
Heck yeah, sure.
yeah. But I'm glad I tried it. It was something new, and I'm not going to use that title. Get rid of that title. Oddly enough, when I read that drink was popularized by Ernest Hemingway, the author
Uh-huh.
who committed suicide.
That's
So
why.
speaking about yeah, right, exactly. He had too many of those.
Because he came up with the absinthe and the champagne.
Yeah, and then he became absent. No, but
Really.
but so much for that. So that was, excuse me, that was interesting. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
and
Always
then
nice to try new things, I guess.
yeah,
Can't
some things.
hurt. Can't hurt.
Yeah, I'm just thinking about, like I said, I'm going out into the frozen tundra later. We're going to be fire pitting, but in my case, that means burning recycling. There's
That's all right.
a practical purpose to what I'm doing,
That's
uh,
cool though.
but I have to get a different lighting set up here. Marion goes, "It looks awful," and I'm like, "All right." So I look like I'm all splotchy and you know,
Yeah,
but
but then again,
we'll get there.
it's natural. And
Natural.
we're not professionals.
Well,
And
not yet.
nobody watches. So,
I should like to half of my face is dark, half of my face is light. But
well, half of my body is fat and the other part of it's smaller. So look at his hair. Does it matter? I mean, my face is getting rounder and rounder by the minute. It's like, oh my God. It just keeps expanding and
oh, I
look
didn't
like a
show you my new
chipmunk.
shirt. I got a new
A new tea. Mushroom. I'm a fun. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You are a fun guy.
yeah. So yeah, moi. But
That's cute.
yeah.
Somebody
So
needs a haircut.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Get
You
out
think?
the little
I
mower.
see all little like little pieces sticking out from the
I
side,
got
and
the Professor Fuddy Duddy look.
I'll tell Tommy to say, I was like, "Are you gonna?" But I'm comfortable. Do I need to shave today? Just shave. But I bought him the best thing that I wanted to buy it for him the year before, and he was like, "No, no." Last year, I said, "That's what I wanted to buy you. Get the fuck you." I bought it for him last year, and he actually uses it, which is a shock. Because again, he didn't. I'm not doing that. I was like, "You got to do your own. It's the best way for you to do your own, and it's waterproof, so you could do it in the shower or do it dry."
Hmm.
And you put it between your hands, and it's the skull shaver. It has all the things on it, and you start shaving your head
Uh-oh.
and your head. No, I'm only kidding.
Yeah. Ow! No.
And yeah, and he's like, he loves it. You go back and forth, you could do whatever. He shaves his own head, and because he likes being completely bald,
Yeah.
He uses, the rest of because he has little creases in the back from being chubby. I always have to go, Tom. You can't because you'll bleed to death. So I gotta like spread the skin out and start going like this with the blade
Wow.
because his neck rolls but he'll do like a razor to give it more of a real smooth fold.
Okay. Wow.
And then he does his face with it. I mean, it's the best thing. And then I
Wow.
got him a little reservoir. You
Hmm.
just lift it and you hang it, you clip it on the reservoir, and you put water and soap in there, and you let it run in the water, and it cleans the heads out. It's great.
Wow. Look at that.
Yeah, it's great.
Huh.
That's something you should have owned. Hey, you
Uh-oh.
want a drink? No, I'm only kidding. She needs it.
She's like, come on, serve me.
But yeah,
Yeah, my mind is like more blank than usual, but it's
you can
still nice.
tell.
Still nice to just to be and just kind of go with the flow. There's so much that always we can always talk about, and there's topics, things that are going on in the news, and things that concern people. But even the day-to-day things, things that people face, and I see a lot of it on social media, of course. And I think one of the things that I'm thinking about, I'm trying to maybe engage a little bit less with some social media things because I found that a lot of it, besides being a distraction to a detriment, uh, sometimes people don't often want a discussion as I would think. Sometimes they just want to bust chops or they want to just complain, and that's fine. It's a forum for whatever people want. But I think I'm just more interested in I like to hear people's ideas. I like to share. I like to discuss, and you know, so I'm trying to be a little more careful, a little more. I don't know what word I'm looking for. So that's I avoid political things now more than ever because I found a lot of those. It really didn't go well. You make a comment, and you know me, I try to be very moderate, with my comments because I think I try to have a very balanced perspective. But a lot of people don't even want to talk about that. They want to get really, really, it's like arguing about religion, and that's not something, I find helpful or I want to do.
It's not, and people are just fucking weird. I mean, instead of talking logical and talking, here, baby. Instead of just talking and you know, everybody likes to up somebody else or put down somebody else, and it
Yeah,
doesn't
yeah,
matter
and
what it's about, the presidency or the fucking uh the drones. Like everybody knows more than you know, or everybody you don't know what you're talking about type thing, or you're an asshole, or
yeah, that's I've seen that more often than I obviously cared for, but I really was surprised at how much still there's the animosity, and I don't want to contribute to that. I don't want to be around that. Some people have in the past they've gone after me for things that I wasn't even suggesting or even thinking. They just took something I said and
twisted it
whatever
around.
it just struck a nerve for them. But and so without having a dialogue, you can't always clear that up. And I didn't want to get into uh, you know,
You know what? It sucks and sucks plain English that you can't discuss things freely with people, even friends or family, because they get like that. But to avoid all the bullshit, your best bet is the people that you do know who you could talk to about
right,
whatever
right.
it is. That's who you wait to have the
Yeah,
conversation with.
it's a good point. Yeah,
That's your best. I mean, it's like I said, it sucks. But if you already know what you're going to deal with because of that, leave it alone. Leave it alone and
yeah.
talk to the people that you know you have something more in common with that you're not going to be lashed out at or
Yeah, I think there has to be a level of
argue
trust and
with.
respect already going into it because it's more rare. People, we've talked about this before. This is nothing new, but we've lost the art of a good debate. We can agree to disagree,
Yeah.
Like you and I, we don't agree on the same things,
No.
but we look past that. Focus on the good, and we enjoy, so many more things, and it's, you know, I'm okay with that. I can accept that, and it doesn't have to become, I think it has to be a source of contention. So,
Well,
so
you
it's good.
accept everything because you just do what you want to do anyway. So,
Oh, so, whoops, or
good night. Go keep peace. All right,
yeah.
Lil, you're getting a little bit boisterous.
Oh, she's getting a little
She
rambunctious.
hasn't stopped barking because she probably what one of her toys went somewhere. What?
Oh
Wait a minute.
gosh.
One of
Wow.
her toys went somewhere and she's having a shit attack. Where'd it go? Where is
Oh,
it? Where is it? What do you want?
how many of you have
What do you want?
wonderful pets like Lily
Yeah.
that are just brightening up your days?
Go
Uh,
ahead. Go ahead. Get
just
your
never a
toy.
dull moment.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go
Animals are the best
ahead.
people.
See?
I always say that.
This is
Animals
why I
are the
shouldn't buy
best.
you these things.
What's that?
I said this is why I shouldn't buy her those things. She has balls, and then they
Oh,
roll into all furniture, and she starts flipping out. Her ass is in the air. She keeps looking back. I did that good. I should put my ass in the air and stop barking. I won't get anything. I won't. Look at this. I had to.
That's cute.
I had to. She has
Yeah,
to
yeah, yeah.
have a shirt with mommy's name on it.
That's cute. Yeah,
Even though it's not my.
gotta have that. Yeah,
God, she
that's
had to have it. That's right.
that's nice.
And I'll wear mine and she'll wear hers. And
That's right.
okay.
Enjoy.
I am. I am. Mm.
I'll be needing that for when I go outside. Um,
Sometimes you just have to have it. I never really do this. I don't.
you're good. You're good that you're enjoying that. You should do that more. Yes.
Yeah. That's the last thing I need to do. Besides eating, if I start doing this, forget it. I'll be sitting on the corner somewhere at 700 pounds looking for somebody to kick me and roll me down the fucking street.
And if you keep going next week, come back. The spoon will be broken in half. The fork will have no tongs left on it. It's got.
Probably. I
the the gingerbread guys would be broken all up. There'd just be heads hanging from the thing.
I did buy my like you would think I'm having 100 people here. I bought New Year party pack for 10 people. Me and Tommy. They had it on sale. I was like, so I'll keep it for the following year. I'll have it from whenever. We'll bring it to someone's house. He laughed. I said, I don't know if anybody wants to come. I don't care. But
Yeah.
I mean, I'm already planning on making a lot of shit for New Year's Eve.
You're right. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. That is the next one upon us.
Oh my God, it's crazy though. It's like, why do I keep torturing myself?
And
But
and again, I go, oh my God, I got to stay up till midnight. How am I going to do this? It's just like, set the alarm, wake up at 11:58.
yeah,
And what always happens here is, since this is a more suburban-y, not as well, it used to be rural, but not anymore. The guns go off. People start shooting guns in the air,
yeah.
which is illegal, as what I understand, but it doesn't stop people. You
Right.
know, it's like,
They
kick
gotta do
open
it
that
anyway.
window, baby. Let's just start blowing off some firepower here, and it's just crazy, you know. And some fireworks too, but
Yeah,
it's mostly guns.
firearms.
Yeah, you know, and although probably this year you'll see some drones probably crashing to the earth. She's acting up.
Doing my furniture.
Oh,
What are you doing? No. I'm telling you, she hasn't. No, I said she's biting me and my tablecloth because I'm telling her no. She's hitting
uh,
me. No, no.
I saw that.
You see the paw? You see it?
Yeah.
No. No.
Oh, God.
No. You're
She
bad.
wants to play.
She's bad. No. No.
Oh,
No.
she's playing. She thinks
She's fresh. I'll give you playing. She's chewing
she's
my
playing.
furniture.
Well, you're sticking your finger in her. She's like, "Oh, look, I'll bite that." It's
Well,
like
that
bait.
she always does because she doesn't like to be told no. No. But she chews everything around me.
Mm.
Chew up some fat. Do me a favor. Don't look at me like that. She's looking at me like this.
Oh yeah.
I know. It's like all the shit that happens while I'm doing these things. It's all
Yeah.
right. It's all right. This is life, people. This is why it's everything and nothing because you deal with the shit. We're home. I'm home. He's home. If anything happens around us while we're bullshitting, that's what's going to happen. If I suddenly get cracked in the head with this glass, that's what's going to happen. Don't call the police, though. Just don't do it.
My God, she spilled the wine. Oh no.
Right. She's bleeding, but she spilled the wine. No, but seriously, this is what it's about. It's about just going with it.
I like what you said last time about like we talked about New Year's. That New Year's resolutions a lot of times they really don't stick. But sometimes it start earlier. Give yourself like a running start, and then sprint right into the.
Do they look like they stick? I've been fucking resolutioning for the past 30 years, every New Year's.
Yeah, and
I'm
then
gonna
I
stop
remember
my diet.
people telling me that all the gym memberships get spiked up in January, and by February
By
it's done.
February. By the fucking, and that's not no joke. By mid-January, it's like done. They
Yeah,
went from doing it every day. Listen, I'm just as guilty. You get so involved and so it is what it is. Everybody's New Year's resolution is to eat healthier and do better, and we all succeed at some point, but then we wind up fucking it up. So,
I think for me
it's life.
I think for me it's taking smaller steps. Big changes for me never work. I've got to go very gradual and even sometimes even more gradual. If that's something I can really incorporate into my daily life, simply it doesn't last for me. So
Nothing lasts. I wanted to do small changes too, and that's exactly what I grew to do because big, like you said, big changes are hard. Everybody crashes anyway. Even with the small, it's just life gets in the way. It's messy, and you find everybody goes through it. I don't care what they say, what people you see, even on social media. I follow a young girl. Um, that actually the past few times that I've seen her recent posts, now she does makeup and she's a big
mhm,
influencer.
mhm,
Girl got everything going for her. Like I would be like, oh, I would love to do that. And she's making money hand over fist. I mean, the publicity and the trips and she's married and she got married. But like she said, as much as she's blessed and she can't get over the amazing part of this year that happened for her, or any year, she was always very outspoken. She
mhm,
never cared. She would just say how it is.
mhm.
She was crying as she's doing her makeup. She goes, "Oh my God," and she's flitting. You could see the tears, and she's very genuine that way. She goes, "I wish I could tell you everything that I'm because I was always that outspoken person, but I can't right now." And she says, I've had one of the worst years because I had a great year. There was a lot of good things that happened, but there was a lot of grief and a lot of heartache that nobody knows.
Hmm.
She says, and it's bothering me that I can't actually say what I need to say.
Hmm.
He goes, but this is great. It's wonderful and I'm blessed and I can't. She goes, but at the same time, this is not what I was about when I first started.
Hmm.
I'm happy I'm an influencer in it, but sometimes I just don't want to do this.
Yeah.
I want to be myself. And that's how I started. I was just myself. A girl
Yeah.
that worked in Ulta Beauty and was doing my makeup. And and this is wonderful, but sometimes I just want to be myself.
Right.
And I can't,
Yeah.
and it happens. You're fucking human. I don't care how much money you're making. I don't care
Yeah.
how much, you have to show the world that you're, no, it's not all about that.
Oh,
Behind
yeah,
the
of course.
scenes, life is fucking messy. That's it. And to me,
Yeah.
that's being genuine when you could show the world that, yes, I'm doing great, but I still feel like shit.
Yeah. Yeah, it's part and parcel of the same thing. It's complex. It's not all just black or white.
No, money helps with a
It's
lot of things. Yes, it does.
yes.
I know it would fucking help me, but that's not exactly what it's all about. If you have your health, yes, the money is great. But again, you're gonna have shitty days. You're gonna have grief. You're gonna lose a person. You're gonna go through the same shit whether you're fucking loaded with money or not.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
doesn't change.
Right.
Everyday life does not change. You're still gonna have to go through the motions. You're still gonna have to go through the same shit. So you can
Hmm.
have $1 million in your pocket. That's not gonna take away the fact that you had a fight with somebody, that you fought with your spouse. Something broke down. It doesn't matter if you have the money to fix it or not. Nobody wants to go through this shit. It's people forget. People forget. This is why you do this. This is why we do this at 12, 1 o'clock in the afternoon, folks. Even this ain't gonna help, but for the moment it will.
Yeah. But yeah, life is messy. Things happen. It can be messy, inconvenient, unpleasant. But for me, I still trying to simplify a little bit more. I mean, I make some strides. Sometimes a step forward, two steps back, but it's becoming more of a ingrained in my head. Simplify. Look at like something happened. Christmas Eve, real quick. We got the notice that just came
Yeah.
up. I got this issue with insurance uh, bill and working with an agent. Documents weren't received in a timely manner. Emails weren't being whatever received, and the premium amounts were wrong, and I already had mailed the check. So it's this little tedious stuff, and I found myself getting so worked up. It's just like
Yeah.
'cause I'm not a really good detail person. That's one thing I have to work on. I hate details. I just I'm not always very good about that, but I have to get better at it. And I was really blowing up, and Marion goes, "Would you please, this is Christmas Eve. Come on, this is not the time. Please don't, And I just I was just in a fury, and
Yeah.
I had to get some documents done. And I said, no, I want this done, and I'm gonna go to the post office, 4 o'clock, Christmas Eve. And I get in the car, go to the post
Yeah.
office, get this thing out in the mail. I'm not gonna wait. I'm on it off my desk, But as I'm thinking about it in the car and I'm driving, so what the small child. Oh, sorry, never mind. Keep going, Well, anyway, that was later.
I do that.
But I said, yeah, again, what am I really angered? What is so upsetting me? What is it? This is not the end of the world. I'm not dying. I'm not in a hospital bed, you know. Uh, for those that go through that, yeah, uh, what can you say? But I'm like, I'm all right. I'm really okay. This is not that important. What am I getting so crazy for? So as I start to challenge that in my own head, sometimes I can step back and go, all right, yeah, this wasn't, so urgent. And that's just one example of things that I do often way too much, which, sends my blood pressure through the roof and gets me all upset and makes things miserable for everyone around me. So yeah, that trying to simplify a little bit. Um, and maybe I'll make a little bigger steps this year, but that's kind of what I'm thinking.
Right.
And we do have our alert, so we need to shuffle off. But again, I enjoy this. This is it's grounding. It's fun. We talk about
Fun,
everything.
and it's good. It's a good way to vent also. And
Absolutely,
and it
absolutely.
it, it helps. And if people do watch, get involved. But if you
We
don't,
hope.
then don't
We
worry
hope.
about it. We're
If
doing it
not, we'll
for us
keep doing it.
anyway.
We're gonna annoy and harass. We're never gonna go away. We're
No,
never, we're never
no,
ever
no.
gonna go away.
We're not like the roaches. Once you check in, they check out. No, we ain't checking out.
We're gonna
We're
outlive
just gonna
them.
keep
So,
going in.
but I'll say thank
Always
you
a
again,
pleasure.
Eric, for thank. Well, I'll just thank us because no one's watching. No, but I hope that they,
Right. Thank you,
I hope
Chris.
I hope they will, and we will talk again. All right, everything and nothing. All right, good to the last drop.
Into the raindrop.
Yes, we're gonna go out. All right. On that note, whoop, freeze. All right. Till next time.
Be good, everybody.
All right.